Alright, there we are. This is the old version of the game, huh? Yeah, no, this is antiquated right here, but it's, I don't know, it's got its own little charm. I'm gonna just move that around, I think, because that's a little low. Place it there. How's the latency though? Because on my end, the stream is not not doing what I'd like it to do. I'm like straight up just not getting any footage on my end. It's just frozen. I'm guessing that's because I've got some kind of bottleneck. I wonder. Hope I'm not downloading something in the background. That'd be really stupid. Oh, look at that. I'm downloading something in the background. That is very stupid. Well done, Dylan. Oh, well, there you go. I got a message. A time how long it takes for this message to be sent on my end for it to arrive in the chat on your stream. Well, there you go. I just saw it. And I'm guessing it'll be a moment before it's actually... I mean... No, my stream's a bit... yeah, no, I'm getting some kind of major lag spikes. I'm not trying to download multiple things at once, am I? These are the things you're meant to check before you start streaming, but I am very out of practice, so why would I check these things? Epic Games, am I downloading anything here? Don't think so. I'm gonna refresh the stream one last time, see if that helps. Cause oh, did that help? I think that did help. Ah, look at that. That's really low latency on my end, actually. Yeah, I like that. That's very good. Alright, cool. I think we're up and running. Little trial and error, but we got there. Yeah, cool. I gotta hit this button now. Which is really disconcerting when you do it like that, but I swear, this is all part of the method. Classic dig through random settings until it works. Precisely. Precisely. And it's even worse when you're trying to, first of all, you're out of practice streaming, just in general, because it's been 4 years. And also, like, you don't remember how OBS really works, you don't remember how Twitch really works, so that's very loud. Is that loud on your end? Is my voice even carrying over that sound? I hope so. You forget how Twitch works, how OBS works, and like all your widgets. Is that the word? Widgets? Widget. You forget all that, and on top of all that, you have to then navigate the already complicated web of making original hardware stream on the internet, which, you know, it's a multifaceted problem, I find. But hey, that's the fun of it, isn't it? That's how you do in this whole business. But anyway, we are so back. Resident Evil. And maybe I will get things going. I might just bump the audio of the base game down a tiny bit more. Ooh, Why'd my voice just peak there? What was that all about? Did my voice peak? It went all red. uh, we'll see. Just, you know, keep me posted if anything weird happens, like my voice is too quiet or the game's too loud or, you know, stuff like that, and I'll try and stay on top of it. But yeah. So you weren't here for I don't think anyway, you weren't here for those streams 4 years ago. So you're going to be dropped in, as I understand, near the end of this game. But, you know, whatever. These things happen. Alright, and here's the real kicker. I genuinely don't remember what I was up to last time I played. Sound. Stereo. Controls. Type A. Bam. All good. Inventory looks pretty good. What I vaguely remember from the last time I played is a giant snake murdered me. And I think that's where I left it. I could be wrong. I think there was a giant snake. Which is funny because I think I also beat the giant snake, so I got like multiple clashing memories on the subject. Oh, that's weird. My stream. What made you want to do the old one instead of the remaster? Well, that's a funny thing. It's. I mean, you know, I've always liked retro games, but that's not specifically the reason why I'm doing this. It's like, it's a couple reasons, I think, but one of the big ones is that I sort of, kind of promised. I didn't promise, but I kind of implied that my plan was to play the originals before going on to the remakes. And so far, I've been pretty good. I've been pretty good with that because obviously I played a little bit of the remake just yesterday, and that was me mostly just toying around with it. But as I was playing it, it just sort of reminded me that I've never finished it. I never finished the original, and I felt a little bad about that. And even though it doesn't really matter, I kind of want to go back and just, you know, finish the job. So here I am, on original hardware no less. And tank controls, which is fun. Or at least it can be. That map is kind of confusing to look at, is that it? I feel like I'm looking at it the wrong way. Should I be like tilting my head to see which way this lines up? Yeah. It's all like 90 degrees. Yeah, okay. I see. I get you. It'll come back to me. So, what have I got? I've got a key, which past me left in my inventory. So I'm led to believe that this key is relevant and important, and not just something I forgot to drop when the game prompted me to. I'm gonna assume it's relevant, and like tying that fact into the map showing me that on the second floor of the mansion there's a bunch of unexplored rooms, I'm gonna guess that one of the doors that leads to the unexplored sections is locked by the key I'm currently holding. So that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm gonna go try and prove today, and maybe kill a giant snake along the way. We'll see. But for that, I think I'm going to need some better armaments, so get to the good loot. What else do I got? Broken shotgun, empty bottles, a lighter, a crank. I'm really not sure if I'm going to need any of this. Okay. Only one way to find out, and that is to just venture out there and find out what's going on. That's one goofy shaped mansion, you say? No, it is. It is. That their Spencer mansion? Is that where we're at? I think it is. Alright. One thing I probably should do is reacquaint myself with the directions that I need to head. So, behind me, I think? Ooh, what is this? What is this indeed? The blue herb. Nope, don't need no blue herbs. I'm good. I am good, game, thank you. What's the beeping? What is that? Ah, man. Aren't I just completely out of my depth trying to play this game after 4 years? Where am I now? I'm here. So I want to go, yeah, I want to go one of the directions. Hang on, I'll figure this out. So I was over there. So God, that's dark. Is that a door? Must be. Oh, it's an elevator. It's all coming back to me. Not to worry. We got snakes falling from the sky. I sort of remember that too. Very slowly but surely. Indeed, indeed. Oh Christ, now where am I? I can't see a thing. It's just various shades of black and green. I think I made it back. Is this the mansion? Yeah, this must be it. I did a funny thing whenever I was setting up this stream. Actually, I did a couple of funny things because I don't remember what I'm doing. But one of the things I did was I actually used tags for the first time ever. Because, you know, you hear things about tags making it apparently better for getting people to actually watch, because, I don't know, it speaks to... Oh, what's this? I'm about to be chased. Ow. The mansion key. Good. Get me in there then. Yeah, so I used those sorts of things, and god damn, you can never see anything in this game. Is that any more clear on stream? It doesn't look like it is. So anyway, yeah, I added tags. You can get 10 of them apparently. I added all 10, because why not? There's a switch. Will you push it? Yes. Oh, it's a light switch. Oh, that helps. I can only see moonlight and the dense forest. What have we got? The Magnum rounds. Oh, we're getting the Magnum. I don't know that I should, though. Tell you what, I'd love to know what the philosophy for inventory management is in this game. Because in my experience, it has been that you should be very careful with what you put in your inventory. Simply because you can't drop items in this game. You have to carry them. Well, you don't have to. You can eventually find like a container or whatever and dump them in there, but until you find it, your inventory is just what it is. Which is a little inconvenient. Okay. So, I'm in that little red room right there, and right outside is a monster. It's alright though, I'm packing heat. Anything else I should get in here before I leave? Oh. Damn. See what I mean? See what I mean? That was a misplay, I guess. My bad. My bad. I'm gonna go kill a lizard thing now. Ow, where's the shoot button? That's the shoot button. Oh! Bummer. Well, you know, I wasn't gonna finesse this, let's be honest. I'll do it better this time. That's what I'll do. You have once again entered the world of survival horror. Good luck. So yeah, those guys, they hit hard, because my god, I was, like, not quite full health, but I was, you know, largely uninjured. And then I wasn't. Alright, whatever. Right back to it, that's what I'm gonna do. So then, anyway, that was one thing I ended up doing when I was setting up the stream. Another thing I ended up doing that sort of I caught a bit unexpected was I had to lower the bitrate. I mean, I still don't know anything about live streaming really. Everything I claim to know is circumstantial and probably secondhand knowledge that I've gleaned from more qualified, more intelligent people. But like one thing I certainly uh, wasn't qualified to talk about or know is that I had to lower the bitrate. Yeah, um, yeah. To be fair, I did have it set quite high. It's not like it was set like, you know, to a moderately high number. I think OBS by default has it set to like 10,000, which is a lot. That's a lot. I don't think I ever needed 10,000 for, my bitrate. But what's interesting is I did not recall it ever actually being a requirement to lower bitrate. I mean, one thing I do recall way back when was having to raise the bitrate. But lowering it, no, that's a bit of it's a new one. Well, I don't know if it is a new one, but it's one I don't remember ever having to do in the past. So it's currently set to 5,000, which seems to have gotten decent results. At the very least, it's not, I don't think it's freaking out on us. Although, correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, I don't know, just a bit of an oddity, something I don't generally think about. Run, Jill! Ow! Ow! Is that it? I think that's it. Okay. How badly am I injured? Not great. I'm not great. And I also don't know where I'm going to get either healing items or anything of that caliber. But at the very least, I'm pretty sure there's a save point not far away from the main hall of the building. So if I go there, I should be fine. Yes, lights, please. I'll take that book. What is this? The Doom book. Why, yes, of course I will. What does the Doom book do? Can't use it here. Can I check it? There was a medal in the book. Eagle medal. How about that? A medal from the first Doom book. Cool. See, my trauma from what is it, the Book of Good and the Book of Evil in Resident Evil 0, that's coming back up now, and I'm like, I see a book, I just instantly know. Yeah, open that thing. There's something hidden in the pages. I have no idea what that's going to be useful for, but I shall take it. And I shall also take the Magnum rounds. As it just seems like a prudent action. Alright, cool. Now back to it. Stupid mechanic, by the way. No, it is. But then, like, this isn't a defense. I'm not about to defend that it is a stupid mechanic. It is a stupid mechanic. But I'll say this, it's not unexpected. You know, you play enough old games, you kind of just come to expect that a lot of them are just trying to waste your time. Because, you know, they're small games. I mean, like, if I wasn't bumping into zombies that could one-shot me almost all the time, I think this game would be over in like 2 to 3 hours, really. But, you know, I do need to, well, I don't need to. Ah, shite. Fire the gun! Oh my god. Case in point. Well, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's just a challenge. That's all this is. It's just a challenge I need to fight my way through.
Resident Evil.
Part of me wanted to try and stream this on my PlayStation 2, because I'm pretty sure you can do that. Pretty sure these games are compatible with that kind of hardware. But ultimately I couldn't do it because I didn't have the right conversion cables. Because I'm using, this thing's running composite leads, I think it is. Which, you know, are not great. But that's just how it goes sometimes. And my PlayStation 2, on the other hand, is running component leads, which are higher caliber. I think most people know this, but I couldn't, because of that, I couldn't convert the signal from the component leads into a HDMI signal, which is what you're currently seeing. Yeah, you know, it is what it is. There is definitely some beeping going on in that stretch of garden, I guess. Oh, my neck. My neck is ridiculously stiff. I don't know what I did. When I was standing up to close my curtains because it was too bright in here, as I sat down, my neck just, oh man, I don't know. It just locked down and said, nope, you shouldn't be doing this. Bad time. Bad time. Your neck was also kind of stiff. Who knows? Maybe it's part of an illness. Where am I? There I am. Could be a bug that's going around and making everyone just a little bit sore. Or it's just a coincidence. I was told, I mean, I don't know how to do this, but I was told that the director's cut, which is what I'm currently playing, had the means of enabling analog thumbstick control, but I don't know much about that. Get the fuck away from me. There you go. So yeah, like, I mean, I got this PlayStation 1 controller with analog thumbstick. Analog horror, no. Yeah, this PlayStation 1 controller that I'm playing on, it has thumbsticks, because it's one of the later models. Well, I suppose this is just a DualShock, isn't it? This is the original DualShock. Um, and I've been told that you can, in some way, enable thumbstick, but it's not working, best I can tell. There might be a setting for it, like buried deep within the menus here, but I mean, doesn't seem that complicated to me. Unless I want to, go in here and try and edit edit this to be on the thumbstick. But that seems like a really stupid idea. I mean, it couldn't hurt to at least try it, though. I'll give it a go. What happens if I do it? Oh, can I not do it? No, I can't. Okay. My mistake. Whatever. Yeah. Let's just carry on. The lizard monsters ain't gonna have nothing on me so long as I've got shotgun shells. There we are. Lizards when they encounter the Second Amendment. Am I in America? I know. Well, I don't know. I can't remember now. But I swear there was something about Germany at one point. Not saying I'm in Germany, but I swear I remember something about that. Was it even Germany? I don't know. It might have been somewhere else entirely. Or it could have just been America. And I'm remembering things completely wrong. Who knows? It's hard to say. Takes place in the US. There you go. I'm assuming you looked that up. Because I sure as hell don't know. Any more of these doors locked? I assume not. On this floor. On this floor there is two more. It looks like two more doors that are locked. Which I could try and sweep if I feel like it. Just had an encyclopedic knowledge of the game franchise you've never played before. Like, I know you're joking. But I wouldn't put it past you. Somehow, yeah. The lizard monster's right around this corner. Are these things even lizards? I'm not even sure. They look like lizards. They got like scales. Oh, I'm done now. What the fuck? He jumped over me. That's a sneaky move, that one. We're good though. We're good. I'm done now. What are you trying to say about that particular choice of words? This is... damn! Giant spiders. Oh, with little spiders too. Second giant spider. Oh my god, Jill, no. Stop. Everything's fine. Everything is fine here. Probably. Oh, I'm poisoned. No! Oh, that's gonna be so bad. That's gonna be so bad. I should have taken that blue herb. Okay, I could be in a lot of trouble here in a minute. Blue herbs. Blue herbs. Where would I find blue herbs at this moment? Right. We'll try this way. And hopefully I don't die before I find a blue herb. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't just need a blue herb. A blue herb would be useful, yes, but it's not just what I need. I do also need somewhere to offload some gear, because otherwise I can't carry the blue herb. And if I can't carry it, I can't use it. Uh-oh. Oh, it's locked from the inside, is it? Fabulous. Ooh. God damn, that dodging, holy. We're good. For the moment. It was pretty clean. I'm not gonna lie, that wasn't bad. Okay. Is it this way? Is this the way into the new area? No, other side. God, it's on like the complete opposite end of the mansion as well. Okay, no time to be slow. No time to be slow. Gotta go fast. Oh, you. Fiend. That's the only word for it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I don't know, I'm trying to convince you or myself here. Time is it? Oh, it's getting much later on in the day than I thought it would be. That's what happens when you spend the better part of 20 minutes setting up the stream. And then the rest of those minutes not making any progress. Okay, let's try that again. Oh, no, did that wrong. We good. Alright, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's just terribly annoying. So something I did notice the last time I came through here, but kind of didn't at the same time. We got herbs. I'm thinking I should store these. Can I don't think I can. Can I try and combine this without an inventory slot? Is that a thing? Or is that a quality of life improvement that doesn't come until later? Damn. That's fine, I guess. Alright. I have desperately tried to figure out how the healing items in this game work, like, consistently. But even now, the best I can come up with is that blue herbs, you know, prevent you from being poisoned. Well, they don't prevent, but they undo poisoning. Green does some form of healing. And red, combined with green, also does some kind of healing. But I don't really understand that, if I'm being honest. Alright. Wait, is there another thing back there? What's that? Oh, another blue herb. Red is like an amplifier. Are you saying that with confidence, or are you guessing? Because I think you might be right, But I'm guessing when I say that. No, I said is red, not red is. You're right, you did say that. Sorry. I have no idea. I mean, like, it makes sense. I could very easily believe it, but do I know that? Not even remotely. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. Oops, didn't mean to do that. My bad. Didn't beep that time. Or that time. What am I supposed to think that means? What does it mean? Is it like I'm being followed? Is that what I meant to take away from that? I don't know. Alright. Couple shotgun shells to deal with lizards. Spiders might just be easier to avoid. I do have some grenades though, I just don't know if I want to waste them, because, you know, there's boss fights and such that I'll want to use them on. That'll do. Blam. Alright. History repeats itself once again. I'll tell you what, part of the reason why I'm replaying this, at least one of the reasons that comes to mind, is I do want to play RE2 and RE3 as well, like the originals. I have RE2 somewhere around here, so I can launch into that when this is all done and dusted. RE3 I may still have to acquire a copy of that game, but you know, whatever. And I kind of want to play both the original and the remakes, because they seem so different. You know, like the RE1 remake, largely the same game. I mean, it's obviously been overhauled. You know, that's the wrong button. Like, you know, they've addressed some of the major criticisms. You know, it's a goofy silly game with silly dialogue, and they've decided to, you know, modernize it and update it, sure, but the gameplay remains, I think, mostly the same, if you know, a bit easier and more accessible. But like RE2 and RE3, those games are like completely different, right? They're now over the shoulder third person, you know. I don't want to say action-y kind of games, because I don't necessarily think they are all action. But, you know, they're a bit, I would say, more accessible, I think is how I want to phrase it. And the RE4 remake is definitely cut from the same cloth, but the original game was already kind of like that, so I don't think it's quite as much of a change in identity. Get away from me. Oh. Ah. Not that guy. Could you imagine if RE10 went back to this kind of camera? You know, I could totally see it happening. That's the funny thing. Not necessarily RE10, but like some future Resident Evil game, I could totally see them deciding they want to go back to, you know, this sort of fixed camera stuff. And I'm sure they have done it, you know, in other games since like RE4. Because, you know, after RE4, they kind of ditch it, don't they? They go into the whole over-the-shoulder thing. And I don't know how consistent they were after that, but I figure they've probably, you know, done a little more of it since then. Oh my god, Jill, no! Damage. Oh no, that's bad. That is very bad. That is very, very bad. Stop. Stop. How poisoned am I now? I bet you I'm very poisoned. Oh yeah. That is poison and then some. There we go. Not poisoned anymore. Haha. Does that door go somewhere? Where am I on the map? That door... it's not actually a door, is it? It's just an opening. Interesting. There isn't, I'm assuming there's not a safe room box in here. No. Just a save point, which I don't have any ink ribbons for anyway, so it's kind of a dead end. Which direction to go? I'm gonna have to try and play it very cautious now, because I really cannot endure many hits. Where am I? Okay, there's like a little gap here, is that right? That's right. Another one of these fucking things. That's enough from you. Thank you. Alright, now where am I? What is this room and how can I progress from here. There's apparently a door right in front of me. It's also some herbs. Which... some part of me is saying I should turn into a healing item and then just use it. Oh, I can't though, can I? I got no inventory space. Darn. Okay, no, it's fine. It's fine. Everything about this is fine. We're just gonna keep on keeping on. You don't have the key for this room. Oh, that's marvelous. Never mind. Never mind, we'll just carry on. Upstairs is the only way. Yeah, so it has to be. Far end of the second floor has to be the only way it could be. So I have to fight my way through 2 more lizard monsters. Don't feel great about that, but it's fine. I don't know how far I plan on really playing today. I guess I suspect I'll push until I've made some actual progress, and then I'll probably just save and leave it there. That'll do. Get out of my way, idiot. Okay, so the very end of this corridor, there's 2 doors. One of them, hopefully, this key will open. Stop that. Ow. Okay, it's getting a little desperate now. I really hope this is a save room. Please be a save room. I'd really be happy if this was a save room right about now. Okay. Well, it's quiet at least. What have we got here? Orders. Ooh. Top secret. July 22nd, 1998. 13 minutes past 2. To the head of security to the head of the security department. X day is approaching. Complete the following orders within the week. Number 1. Lure the members of STARS into the lab and have them fight with the BOW in order to obtain data on actual battles. BOW is, we established this before, it was something weapon, right? I can't remember now. Biological, cannot remember, whatever, something like that. 2. collect 2 embryos per VOW type, making sure to include all species except for Tyrant. Bioorganic weapon, thank you. Destroy the Arkley lab, including all researchers and bio-animals, in a manner which will seem accidental. White umbrella. What does that mean, white umbrella? What? Alright, I should probably remember some of this. Yeah, we're gonna get lured into a lab, fight bioorganic weapons. They're gonna collect embryos. 2, in fact. No, wait. Collect 2 embryos per bioorganic weapon. So they're not gonna collect 2. They're gonna collect probably a lot more than 2. But 2 per unique weapon. I guess that makes sense. Except for Tyrant, which they're not going to collect an embryo for. What's that all about, I wonder? And then make it look like an accident when they destroy the lab. So it has to be in that order. So they probably haven't done that 3rd thing yet, right? Because they haven't... I mean, I don't know, but I don't think they've technically completed objective number 1. Because I haven't been in a lab yet. Or do they consider this whole mansion a lab? They might. I don't know. I don't know what their logic is precisely. I just know that I don't feel like I've been in a lab yet. What else we got here? Magnum rounds. I'll take them, sure. Still don't have a Magnum, so I'm a few steps behind on that front. A rocking chair. And there's this here, which is what, like an eagle or something? No, it's a... I don't know what that is. What is that? And why can I push it? Why am I pushing it? What is there to push? Well, there you go. Oh, it's a ladder. Oh. Well, if I could have just seen the lighting a little bit more, I probably would have known that. No, it's fine. I'll just step out and step back in. That should reset it. Normally does in these games. And then I'll, I guess, use it to try and inspect the antlers. That'd be my first instinct. It's really the only thing I could inspect, because I can't push it away from the wall. Yeah, it must be. Here we are. Nothing important. Somehow, I don't believe you, game. Can I do something with this? No, of course not. I have a crank. I have a broken shotgun. I have a lighter. And I have a medal. And I don't know that I have anything else that's relevant. But somehow I don't think it would be relevant to the deer anyway. Oh, goddamn, I'm stuck in a loop. Help. Can I inspect this bird on the wall? Looks like it's about to move. But it's not, because taxidermy. Nothing useful. There's a lot of nothing useful in this room, apparently. Is that it? Just a note? Just a note. fair enough. It's not a save room either. I'm about to enter a long corridor, and if I know anything about long corridors, it's they usually have enemies in them. So just better be ready for that, I guess. I am also running out of ammo, so that's fun. I have, how many do I have? I've got 6 shots, 6 shots, so I can kill 2 lizard monsters if I come across them, in theory, at least. I've also got some pistol ammo, which is not very useful, but it's something. And I have grenade launcher, which I really don't want to have to use, so it's going to be last resort. Uh-oh. I don't know the pass number. Damn, okay. So what does that mean for me? It means I can't go into that whole very large section of the mansion, because it's a dead end. What's downstairs? Alright, no. Basically nothing is going to be helpful. Okay. I swear there's a safe room just downstairs though. Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to the safe room directly downstairs and make a quick save, just so I don't lose the progress that I've made here. And maybe that'll go badly for me. Maybe I'll die along the way. Wouldn't that be tragic? I can see him over there, waiting for his moment. Well, that's one of them. There we go. What are you doing? Shut up. Stop making noises. Stop it. Alright, here we go. Safe room. Fabulous. I'm out of shotgun shells, so the shotgun basically useless now. So I'm going to put it away. Magnum rounds, kind of useless as well, so I'm going to put that away. And I'm going to make a quick save. Okay. So I really don't know where to go now. I'll have to just figure that out as I go along, I guess. Right. On the ground floor here. There doesn't seem to be anything I would really want to go near. But where was that snake boss fight? Because there was definitely a snake boss fight. I'm not making that up. I think it was on the second floor. But where on the second floor? I really couldn't say. I'd wager somewhere on the right side. Oh, there actually, now that I'm looking at it, there is actually a room that I haven't explored on the right side. Ooh, ooh. I've got good odds that that's where I need to be. Alright, yeah, that's it then. That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna get my way to that side of the mansion. I'm gonna check out that door and probably die a couple times along the way. And fight a giant snake, which is going to help me somehow. Okay, where am I now? Is this anywhere near where I need to be? Through that door is a U-bend. I want the second door on my right. And then that'll take me, yeah, second door on my right through this door. And then just follow that room, that corridor the whole way through. And try not to die along the way if I can manage it. Ooh. Dodged. Absolute speed right there. Oh, hey there, pal. Don't mind me, just passing through. Just passing through. Ow. He didn't appreciate that. He was right up in the camera there. That was kind of funny. Alright, now, this door? I'm no expert, but I think I'm going to need a rocket launcher, bazooka, grenade launcher, whatever you want to call it. Got 78% on the theory test, by the way, which means I needed 4 more correct answers. Darn. Still, you'll have time to work out the last few things. Where am I on the map? I am where I think I am, aren't I? Yes, I am. Through this door, I am going to get murdered by a giant snake. But that's okay. I guess. Best you've done, though? Well, there you go, then. You're getting better. There you go. This key is useless now. Discard? Yes. Get that thing out of my inventory. Oh yeah. This is definitely the kind of room you'd find a giant snake in. Well, there's only a piano in here, so let's do it. Snake boss fight, let's go! Ooh. Oh, god damn. No! Yeah, that wasn't gonna end well. Yeah, on like one hit point. Yeah, I wasn't gonna make it through that fight. Does make me think though, because I do remember that from way back when. I have a vague memory of well, I guess it was 4 years ago, attempting this exact encounter uh, and getting murdered by a snake. So some things never change. Tell you what I need. I need those acid rounds. I'll take the green herb as well. Do I have any other green herbs, or did I use them all? I think I did. Oh, explosive rounds. Yeah, I'll take those. Give me all the ammo. Then we'll actually be in business. Although now that I'm thinking about it, I need the mansion key. That is a must. A must-have. Yeah, no, I can't really optimize my inventory any better than I have. Just carry on. So, I'm going to try and employ a new strategy, which boils down to firing off a grenade and then getting out of the way. And then repeat. Rinse and repeat. Because I don't think I can really get 2 shots off before I get hit, and I can't get hit, so... That's the best I can offer, really and truthfully. Ow, you bastard. No. Alright. I don't know. I'm not doing great here.
Resident Evil.
You know what I might do? Because I'm not above this anymore. I've definitely stooped to this low in the past. I might just pull up the guide and see if they have any good advice for how to beat the snake. I know, it's kind of cheap, but that's just how it be. Well, it's not very interesting to go all quiet like that for a bit, but the advice I'm getting here is not great. Not great at all. Um, it seems that there is very little I can do aside from just fight the thing. Fight it and win, which is terrible advice, but hey, what are you gonna do, I guess. Hmm. Tell you what though, this is a familiar feeling of having basically no way to win. I've definitely been here before, you know? Where did I put the explosive rounds? That's where I put them. Give me that. That'll do. Whatever. Whatever. Like, I've definitely got the munitions. Like, I'm fairly confident that I can fire enough ammunition at this thing to kill it. What I just need is some healing items would be nice, and maybe not being desperately low on health to begin with. That would also be nice. Oop, my bad. I accidentally opened that menu, which I do sometimes. Not even sure how, but you know, it does happen on occasion. Oh, isn't that fun? A bot in the chat. Haven't had one of these in a long time. How do I remove a bot? I can't remember now. How do I mod you? There's a good question. There we go. I figured it out. Oh, there we go. That's how you do that. There you are. You are now modded. Congrats. I knight the... I knight the glacial knight of Resident Evil, I guess. Yeah, well, you know, like that's the thing, isn't it? Like, you know, you stream long enough, it's inevitable that a random ass bot finds its way into your chat. Yeah, you can't help it. Ow, you bastard. Okay, whatever. My new play is just going to be shoot the monsters. Don't let them get near you. Just shoot them. Because apparently that works. And because it's going to be more consistent trying to return to the boss fight. If I can actually, you know, not have to deal with that every time. How much ammo do I got? 3 more shots. With what I'm guessing is the incendiary ammo? Yeah. Shut up. Alright, so incendiary, acid, and high explosive ammunition. That's my lot. Hopefully it's enough. Probably it's not. Just I have it on a hunch that I'm gonna die a couple more times. But the good news is getting back here isn't so hard if you have a grenade launcher. I don't know if my mic's picking it up, but there's this amusing noise every time you open a door where you can hear the disc being spun at different volumes and velocities in the old console. Can't skip this, damn. There's a hole in the floor. Ooh. Ooh. Ow. Fuck, I forgot about ammo, damn. Acid rounds, I guess. Oh, brother. No. I'd wager one thing you don't want to try and do is get tangled up in the tail. I'd expect that the smart thing to do is to try and keep your distance, but it's easier said than done.
Resident Evil.
Oh no, that's the wrong memory card. Whoops. Green herb. Which I'm just going to use immediately, because at the very least it'll get me a little more damage resistance in, you know, the fight. And I don't know where I can find more healing items in a timely fashion, so it just seems like the smarter thing to do. I'm not going to reinvent the wheel here. I wish it would flinch. It doesn't flinch, I've noticed. It just sort of shrugs off any attacks you give it. Bit of a shame. I cannot hear it. Cannot hear what? What can't you hear? I probably... Did I ask you a question and then I immediately forgot what I said? Is that what just happened? Oh, the disc. Oh, that was ages ago. When did you send that message? Did you send that message ages ago? Not to worry. You bastard game. Well, that's going to make the boss fight all the more difficult. Thanks, game. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Lots, in fact. One shot. Wow, that's gonna be so great. Can I swap the ammo out? I can't. Of course not. Whatever. Let's ball, you know. Okay. No! God damn, I'm not winning this fight, am I? Okay, well, you know, these things, they happen, I guess. Tell you what I might do. I might take a little break. Go eat something. Come back and, well, what time is it now? I might get a little more time in before I have to call it quits. Either way, I'll have to end the stream for a little bit. Which I don't think is the end of the world, really, but, you know, that might be how I do this. No worries. Well, cool. Yeah. No, I think that's what I'll do. Makes sense to me. I like this. It's playing a silly little demo. Remember when games used to do this? Don't do this no more. Anyway, that'll do for now. Yeah, that'll be that. And I don't know. We'll see where that takes me. I'll be back. I don't know. We'll see. What time is it now? It is. We'll aim for about in 20 minutes thereabouts, and I'll be back, and hopefully I'll have the right energy to win. So until then, toodaloo.